Will Metroid Dread save classic platformers like Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, Rayman, and more? Nintendo games in the past has saved many genres, and I think this will be able to save the platforming genres as well. Let's talk about it. We've had many platform games, or supposed platform games, come out recently, from Yooka-Laylee to Ratchet and Clank, but none of these were major releases or from iconic franchises with the power to change directions of an entire genre due to their frequent releases. I mean, Ratchet and Clank. It seems like we get a new game like every time we turn around. They also moved away from platforming for a new focus on action adventure, and that's where the market's moved as a whole. We've even seen that with Super Mario Odyssey. It's kind of lost its platforming roots and have gone more action adventure. Although these games still have platforming elements, they aren't the main focus of the gameplay anymore, and I would argue that that's for the better. Now, enter Metroid Dread. It is a complete 2D platformer straight back to the origins, and that's unusual. We haven't only not had a new Metroid game in almost 20 years, but we also haven't had a brand new non-remake platform focused game on consoles from anybody since the Nintendo Wii. In less than 10 days, Metroid Dread has become the most pre-ordered item on Amazon after Smash Ultimate launched in 2018, which will likely never be surpassed by any game or console, but to come this close is surprising, especially since Metroid has never traditionally sold all that well. It's always been pretty bad. But now here we are, and it's already a 10 million unit sold game before it even comes out. Just a month ago, companies couldn't give away Metroid Samus Returns. Walmart literally had the collector's version for $5. I get the feeling that Metroid Dread is going to be a page-turning game. I think this will be what will propel us into a new era for the revival of platformer games. And I really like this. This could change a lot of things. Yes, we have indie games that are pretty good in the platforming genre, but they aren't major games. No matter how many indie games we have, they're never going to be Metroid. They'll never be Jak. They'll never be Sly Cooper. They'll never be any of these games that we grew up with. If Metroid Dread succeeds, then this will likely inspire other companies to take a step back and consider if they can bring back their platforms as well. Like I said, we could see a return of Brave Fencer Musashi, Croc, or even Sony platformers such as Jak and Sly games. If you've noticed, Sony has really been trying to copy Nintendo's path, I guess you could say. They're trying to become the Nintendo of the West. Will it work or not? I don't know. But if they follow this out too, and they bring back something that hasn't had a game in almost 20 years like Metroid has, then maybe, just maybe, this could be really big. Imagine Sly Cooper in the style of Assassin's Creed Chronicles, Jak in the style of Klonoa, or even a Klonoa return. These are all games that are heavily desired by fans to return, and I think as time progresses, an extreme redesign is what will be needed for these games to return to the successes that they've had over the past. I mean, low budget titles such as Metroid may be what is needed to get the green light for new games in these retro series. Metroid Dread likely, extremely likely, has a very low budget, but was going to perform extreme numbers that we've not seen in a very long time. I would wager that this will be the first game since Animal Crossing New Horizons to sell good, and it's already been over a year ago since the last game sold well, so we'll have to see what happens. Either way, I'll be covering Metroid Dread quite a bit on the channel. I hope you're as excited as I am, but with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, try not to die, and we'll see you in the next video.